A ball thrown vertically upwards with a speed of 30 meters per second. And the question is, how far has the ball travelled after 3 seconds? So it's not necessarily going to be this. U is 30, A minus 9.81, T is 3, and then the S, and we're done. Because what we have to remember here is that the ball could travel up and reach its maximum and then come back down a little bit before hitting the ground. In other words, the S might only be this displacement here, which definitely does not equal the distance it travelled. So to know if we're in a situation where the ball has reached its maximum or not, we need to know what the maximum is. Basically, if the ball hasn't reached its maximum, we can just plug it in and we're done. But if it has reached the maximum, we'll have to do a little bit extra. So let's see the time for the maximum on the side here. So UVATS, at the maximum, it's 0 meters per second. It's at rest up in the sky and then falls back down, so that's 0. That's still 30. That's 9.81. And let's get the info here. V equals U plus a T. So T will be 30 over 9.81. Which is 3.06 seconds, we'll say. So it's actually just about past the maximum. Let's get the S, which will be UT plus a half AT squared. So here that would be S equals to the maximum U T plus a half A T squared. So that would be U T plus a half A T squared. So that comes in at 45.87 meters up to the maximum. 45.87. That will be important in a moment. So let's return to the question. So if we were to work out the S, that would be UT plus a half AT squared here. So S would be UT plus a half AT squared. 4.905 times 9. So that S comes in as smaller, 45.855 meters. And a moment ago we had to the maximum 45.87 meters. So the ball fell a little bit after the 3 second mark, because this number here is smaller than this. So if we just try and draw that, it went up to a maximum of 45.87, and then the second situation, its displacement was 45.855. So from the maximum it fell a tiny little bit. The difference between the two, which is 45.87 minus 45.855. So that is 0.015. So the distance the ball travelled was here, up and then down a little bit. So the distance travelled will be 45.87 plus 0.015. So that would be 45.89 then, we'll say. Or three significant figures, be 45.9 meters. So 45.89 here